right? Yeah, I'm starting out with just me. To be honest, it's just me. I mean, minus the like behind the scenes shit. But anyway, how are y'all? How are y'all? Yo, I missed y'all, man. I'm not even gonna lie. I really do. I really do. I miss this, the aesthetic. You feel me? Like the whole. And the crazy part about it is a couple people I know like, yo, what you ain't put out no episode? What's up? All right. I mean, it is what it is. But I had to do a few things. I had to, set a few things in motion, things like that. Yo, not for nothing. Let me start by saying this. I got a disclaimer coming for y'all too, right? Because we're gonna get into a few touchy situations, a few touchy subjects. But personally, I'm gonna tell you like this. Do I care? Not really. About your feelings, emotions, or anything like that, right? And I'm saying that I don't know if this is effective or not. Like, I think I'm gonna just take it off one day and just see what happens next, right? But I'm babbling right now. I'm rambling on because it's like, back, like, a little bit, just a little bit. You feel me? Just a little bit, but it's like that. I don't know. Sometimes the you get what I'm saying. But also too, that thing was in my way, man. I want y'all to see my face. But nah, we got it. We got a good one. I don't know where we're gonna start, and I sure enough don't know where the fuck we're going to end. But anyway, we're gonna start like this though, right? Dr. Mark Lamont Hill.
I want to live in a country where people are allowed to say what they want unashamedly, and you will
well, go
not
on then,
have
say it. Say
you
the
will
M-
not have
go on,
free
say
speech.
go on, say the M word. Go on.
No.
Hang on.
Invite. No.
No.
I don't want you to invite this woman to say a racially harmful term in front of me because I'm the only on here. So if she says it, I'm the victim of it. So please don't invite her for ratings to call me the N-word because that's basically what it's going to be. There's a bunch of white people up here. You and one Uncle Tom on the left here, and to ask her to say the N-word while I'm here is ridiculous. You would not sit here with a Jewish person and say, please use a Jewish slur in front of this Jewish. It's ridiculous. I understand you don't have any bad intent, Pierce. I understand what you're trying to do. But we already know she's racist. And I don't want to invite a racial harm to me.
I hear you, and I accept that, and we'll leave it there. Thank you.
How are you, brother? Huh? Because I seen that post when you was with Pierce Morgan. My boy went off. I give it to you though, and I'm saying I give it to you though because not for nothing, he defended us in the best way in the worst situation. Because you got Myron out of all fucking people, Myron. And make sure you bleep this out, right? This fucking scumbag of a human being. And I seen your take on what you said on the JBP, right? And I agree solely with the shit. I do. I agree solely with it. And I'm telling you I agree with it because I've seen a lot of this shit that he been doing or he was doing when he was at the colleges and shit like that, right? And some of that shit was egregious. Some of the shit he had a point. But also, again, my boy, you ain't black. Along with that, my boy, you're where you're at now, majority of it, because of black motherfuckers. So for you to come in this space and portray what you aren't to try to be what you are, My nigga, go dig a hole and stick your fucking head in it. I'm being dead ass right now because it's wild as hell, and I don't want to come off. I don't want to start the podcast like that, but it's crazy because I've been watching Myron on and off on the Fresh and Fit podcast, right? I've been watching his takes as far as certain things, and 1 minute, you know, Kevin Samuels, he popping, and he got Kevin Samuels on the show, and then the next minute you want to try to kick the man back in, especially why he's going to. Like, bro, come the fuck on, bro. Come on, bro. You're one of them type of motherfuckers that was in school that nobody really fucked with, but you would try to be down so much. As they say, the token black guy, he's the token Sudan guy. He tries to be down so fucking much that it's to your own detriment, my boy. You gotta do something else. Because this shit ain't you might as well pack it in, go to a teller, go get a suit, tie, and go get an office job. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, you're better off kissing ass over there. You're better off brown nosing over there, my boy. Because the more you do it here, I don't know if you've been fucked up yet, but it's gonna happen. It's just this. You're gonna come across a motherfucker that's tired of hearing the shit that you gotta say, the shit that you spewing and all this other shit, and just punch you in your shit. I don't mean to come on here like that, but god damn, boy. But wait, again, what's this? The New Fucking Guy podcast? The fucking New Guy podcast. Along with that, actually, do I give two fucks? Nah, not really. Alright, look, I'm gonna let you know now. There's gonna be some cursing, dark humor, inappropriate jokes, and I'm not here to be politically correct. I'm probably gonna say some wrong shit. Live with it. If you don't like it, there's the next button. But other than that, you've been warned. Let's start this show, baby. I really don't. I mean, not to sound inhumane or whatever the case may be, but nah, I think you did more harm than good, my boy. Like, you can say a bunch of motherfuckers, oh yeah, he changed my life and all this, that, that. What, to tell niggas to get in the gym? Yeah, I'm gonna get in the gym when I feel like it. You wanna know why? Because the way I'm built, I've been an athlete all my fucking life, so it's nothing like that for me to get in shape. Now, if you want to test my bluff, by all means, like, comment, and share, and make sure you comment down below. Let me see you get to work. Matter of fact, I make it easy for you. Comment down below, do work, and we'll go on the stint from day one to the motherfucking day I look like a Greek goddess by the name of Adonis. You can make it happen. But I mean, right now, I'm not being lazy. I do a bunch of shit. So to carve out a little time to go to the gym, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be honest with you. Sometimes I don't fucking feel like it, bro. I don't. But I need to. I need to. So if y'all want to come across it, y'all want to come on this journey with me, by all means, yo, make sure you comment, do work down below. And we going to get to work. We are. And I'm going to record every single fucking session and post it. And then if you don't believe me, I'm going to have somebody to make sure I'm accountable for that. I'm going to appoint somebody. That's that. One, I don't know. Two, you don't know. And three, that they going to actually be on posting shit, whether if I work out or not. And then, I mean, not for nothing, I'm eating healthy though. I'll tell you that much. I just need to work out. And other little bad habits I have, but that's besides the point. that's really besides the point, but I could kick those too. You want to know why? Because it's all up here at the end of the day. I'm going to be honest with you. I just don't want to. That's the difference. I'm still gonna get to this. I'm still gonna get to the other shit that I got going on outside. But other than that, let's get the show started. Okay, enough of that, right? I'll let that play a little bit in the background. But anyway, right? Now to jump more into that topic. Now to think about it as far as Dr. Mark Lamont Hill, right? From what I can deduce from the conversation was he didn't even know who he was going to be on the panel with to have a conversation. So he's on with a listen. Y'all can call her or stereotype or put a title however y'all want to put her. To me, she's a racist. To be that comfortable with saying it, and it's not with endearment, right? It's more of a disrespectful term coming from that type of person. Because coming from where I'm from, if you say the word and you my man, you my man. Like, you not saying it like that. You saying it in the sense of, like, my nigga, what's good? You ain't saying it like you want to throw me off of a bridge and... You feel me? Like, so it's not coming off the same way. I'm just saying, however you want to take it, we can take it there. Because personally, that's where it's going today. Well, on this specific topic. But, I mean, he's not wrong for any of that. Not for nothing. He not. And my boy went crazy. Like, I watched that shit. I'm not gonna lie. I watched that shit like 10 times. He went crazy. But he had every right to. You feel me? You see how Pierce Morgan. You see how he just, like, before he actually went off the handle, how he just like, I, my bad. You feel me? So, but not for nothing, A. Pierce, I'll be honest with you. Don't do that shit again. I know you probably did it for clicks and views, and the producer probably put you up to this shit too. But don't do that shit again. Anyway, how are y'all today? People in the back, people in the corner, people behind the screens. What's going on? Back again. New Guy Podcast, episode 8. But we got a special this week. We do. 8 and 9. But it's dropping like, but you're gonna figure it out. Make sure you stay tuned. But anyway, how are y'all today? How are y'all today, man? I'm good, man. I got a bunch of things going on. This aesthetic is going to change in a little while. I am. In the words of Joe Buttons, we can get better couches. It's a joke, but for people that know, and people that don't, you don't. But we here. We did it. We did it. We not done though, but we did it. Now, on to some lighter wild news, right? I don't know how to feel about this. I don't know how to feel about this. I just feel like old boy is a little crazy, but he's young in the sense that he knows better, but he hasn't been here long enough to get the dynamic of you should know better, right? So peep game, 21-year-old dude from Arkansas, right? I don't know what he was doing in Cali or how he even got to Cali or what's the point of going to Cali, but he went to Cali, right? I don't know how long he was there, But anyway, you know, over in Cali, for the longest, weed was a thing. Bud was a thing. Like, you know, since before they actually made it legal, it was this store, right, that you can go in Cali, and the government and the feds knew about this shit, right? I mean, I don't know if that was the Pacific store, but anyway, he went over there, and you know, that's not like the plethora, but it's like you know how you can compare and contrast when you got Disney World and Disneyland? That's how Cali is. Cali is Disneyland for bud, right? And I think it's either Ohio, no, it's either Oklahoma or the fucking home of the potatoes. Idaho. It's one of them shits. That's, you know, that was the first one to be legal. Or was it Colorado? It was one of them shits that was the first one to be. But anyway, right? I'm fucking getting off topic. This shit killing me. But anyway, right? Homeboy went over there and he got 21 pounds of weed and mailed it back home. Mailed it back home. But here's the kicker though. The UPS worker tipped off to the cops that he was mailing some shit. So they caught it in the middle, disguised the box, put it on his porch, and watched him. So, you know, I guess I don't know if he was home already or he was on his way home or whatever the case may be, but trust and believe, when he grabbed that box, baby, that ain't the box that he wanted. That ain't the motherfucking box he wanted, goddammit. That ain't... Nah, son. Nah, son. Nah, son. That ain't... I don't think that's... I don't think that's what he wanted, son. I don't think that's what he wanted, son. I don't...
Julian.
Nah. I know damn well that ain't the shit I ordered. That ain't the shit I ordered, son. Nah. That was... I don't know what the fuck made him think that was okay, but yeah, that wasn't okay. That nah. Nah. Not even like in the fucking slightest, bro. Not even... Whew. Yeah. It's a head scratcher on that one. But anyway, I don't know how fucking long he gonna get. But that's a lot of bud, man. There's no way that you can... 21 pounds? What you gonna say? You ain't gotta get no bud for like 2 years? Or I had to wake and bake and then ready after the wake and bake, and then the bake after bake, and then the bake after eating, and yeah, it was a whole fucking thing. Like, when I was younger, if you wanted to smoke, just know, hang around me, because I always had it. I don't do that now. What's the term that they use? The devil's lettuce. I don't dab in that now. But I will say, it was some good times. It was some good goddamn times, goddamn it. It was... Alright, seriously. Now, oh, that came on. Ironically, onto the West Coast, though. Came across this little article. It's not that important. We're gonna get to the nice sticky stuff later. No Diddy. Don't come for me, okay? I didn't make that up. I'm just saying it. I ain't got no money. But anyway, Chris Tucker. I came across this post, right? Where it was kind of wild to me. I get it, but also on the back end, no. And I'm only saying no because two things.
What is your family's reaction to your success?
Oh, they all quit their jobs when they found out I was making $20 million a year. It's my, we rich. I was like, no, I'm rich. You get your jobs back before it's too late.
Found out that he makes $20 million a year. Wait, who in this family we talking about? Like cousins and uncles and aunts and stuff? Because if it was like my mom and like my brother or like sister and shit like that, all right, cool. Because now I can help y'all actually really fund what the fuck y'all really want to do, so y'all can stop punching everybody else's clock to make them rich, and you get what I'm saying, right? But if it's like a cousin that I talk to every once in a while, an aunt that I see every once in a while, or only family members that I see when something tragically happens, you better get your ass back to work. Because we ain't doing that here. As the saying goes, what have you done for me lately? I mean, I'm curious. I'm curious. And I'm not trying to be funny. I am so serious. And I'm saying that because don't come around after shit happens to the point where I'm actually technically my own boss and I'm in that upper echelon. Like, don't want to try to come and be cool now. Because just before you even found this out, my nigga, you wasn't calling. Hello? Nah, this shit ain't even on. Like, that was my point. Like, don't call me or try to come around when you ain't been there before. Sorry. I'm ain't doing it. Not happening. Not over here. Nope. Let me see if I can find a shit or a fuck to give. Hey, cuz, what's good, cuz? What's going on? How you been? Oh, I'm good. I just quit my job. You what now? Why? Because I heard you make 20 million. So no. Keyword in that sentence: I make 20 million a year. Not to be funny. Not you. So if you wanted me to help you, cool. But nobody said quit your motherfucking job, nigga. Because in order for you to get to a certain place or a certain trajectory, you need money to make money. And then you got to keep putting money into that to keep making. So you get what I'm saying. You want me to fund you until you get good. No, you have to show me that you really want something. So you got to start it. Nobody said leave your motherfucking job, Nick. Any millionaire tell you that. Unless you my kids or my mother. Shit. And you better come with me with a business proposal right after you get off work or right before you go. Don't tell me, oh, I quit my job because I want you to help me. Boy, you done lost your motherfucking mind. you lost your mind. You lost your motherfucking mind. Now, like I said, if it's an immediate family, like brother, sister, moms, even nieces and nephews, if you of age, of course, because I'm not about to just, I'll set you up some shit, but that's besides the point. Yeah, man, you batshit crazy. You batshit crazy. Shout out to Apple. Y'all doing y'all thing. Real shit. Y'all doing y'all thing. Because I'm caught up now on this show called damn, what the hell is the name of that damn show? Something like Neighbors and Family or Neighbors and Friends or some shit like that. You get what I'm saying, right? And that brings up my point for later. But he was building himself up, right? He met his before she was his wife, his girlfriend, right? They lived in a shitty apartment. He says it, not me. Gets a job, makes money, but was at the low fucking bottom of the totem pole. Worked his way up, moved into a house, had one kid. He called it a shitty house, whatever the case may be, right? Now, start to make more money. Another kid come, they move into another house. Like, it has to be some type of elevation. Yeah, easier said than done, but you have to put the work in. No funny shit, bro. You have to, no funny shit, shut the fuck up, stop bitching, and just go at it. You have to adjust. Sometimes more to your weaknesses to make them stronger so you won't have no weaknesses. So your weaknesses will be stronger and your strengths will be even great. Like, I'm going to be honest with you, bro. Like, this shit right here, this shit is not easy. It's not. Motherfuckers think they could just turn on the camera and some lights and start talking. Well, it's a little more than that, sir. It's behind the scenes shit that it's behind the scene things that happen that majority of the time, not even majority of the time, all the time, y'all don't even see unless they put a behind the scenes video on. And even in some podcasts, yo, they spend bread and do all this other stuff. Like, it's things that goes on that you might think that this shit is just simple, but it's not. It's not as gumdrops and rainbows as you think it is. Yeah, it's good. I mean, to see, the dynamic and talking and going back and forth and this, that, and the third. Cool. It's cool to see that, right? But once this camera go off, this shit still has to go. Because it has to get pushed out. It has to get edited. It has to get cleaned up. It has to, like, it's a few things that has to take place. It's like a train. This right here is just the front car. But enough rain, man, because that was a lot going on. But I should have did this earlier in the segment. Next time, hopefully they fuck with me. My bad. Our sponsor today, baby. Our sponsor today, Thirsty Threads. Thirsty Threads, man. Yo. Now, I know you've seen a bunch of videos, along with movies, where, somebody slips something in your drink, or not even perfectly yours, but, slips something in her drink, and now she wakes up and she all discombobulated, shorty been mishandled, or whatever. Like, you couldn't really enjoy the night. That's where Thirsty Threads come in. Now, I'll leave their description down, well, their place of business down in the description, right? But with Thirsty Threads, you can know for a fact that you're safe. Along with having fun. Even if you by yourself. You on a one man, you don't feel like going home, or you ain't got nobody to go home to. You just go sit at the bar. I mean, you ain't really got nobody to talk to. Click. Scan that QR code on the Thirsty Thread sticker that makes sure your drink is safe. Oh yeah, man, your drink is safe. You can go to the bathroom and come back, and just so you know, if that sticker was moved, somebody tampers with your shit. You wouldn't even want it. I don't even want it, big dog. So nobody seen what was going on here. It's cool. I'm about to go. for your safety purposes, along with having fun. Or even if it's a group of y'all. It's a group of y'all, you know, y'all sitting at the lounge drinking and this, that, and the third, and, you know, somebody sitting on the edge of the table, not really paying attention to anybody else's drink. Thirsty Threads will make sure you're safe. Along with keeping the party going. You scan that QR code, you'll have an abundance of time. You, by yourself, or with your friends, or even with a lady friend. It's a great first date. It is. But just make sure you're ready to answer certain questions. That's it. Also, drink responsibly, man. Thirsty Threads. They're here to help you complete your night. Or get it going. Anyway, last but not least, right? Now this is what my thing when I said earlier it's gonna come full circle. Here it is. Because right before we leave, this is what we're gonna get to, right? Now, there's a few things that I've been watching, right? You know how, you know, sometimes, you know, one, speak power and speak truth into power, and then two, majority of the things that you see on TV, they don't just pick that shit out of the sky nowhere. I was watching this show, right? It's escaping me like a motherfucker. Like, matter of fact, let me see if I can find this shit. Let me see. Oh, did it pop up? Oh, your friends and neighbors. Yo, go check that shit out. I'm telling you, on the top 10 shows on Apple TV, it's #1. They ain't lying. That shit had me in a motherfucking chokehold. It's along with Severance. Them two shows. Yo, I finished Severance though. I'm waiting for that. I hope they get greenlit for season 3. I'm not gonna lie here. Severance really had me in a chokehold, but then it was just like your friends and neighbors just kicked Severance and was just like, nah, I got him. So, I mean, I'm all caught up on that. But anyway, this is why I said some things that you watch in real time will actually help you reflect on life. That's why, like, I don't really necessarily, I'm not going to say I don't watch TV, but y'all get what I'm watching streaming services. Some of them. Sometimes I watch TV, sometimes I don't. But anyway, that's a rant for another day. But I'm watching your friends and neighbors and shit, and you know, certain situations in it just got me in a motherfucking eye opener. I'm just sitting there, I'm like, yo, makes you reflect on certain shit, right? Now, I'm reflecting on a lot of shit that take place past and present in life, right? I'm not going to get into my business, put my business out here, because y'all don't know me like that. Not yet. If y'all want to, like, comment, and subscribe.